Hey, what's going on, guys? Happy Saturday. We are here at Marco's workshop, and we've been here since very early this morning, turning wrenches and installing a new long arm lift kit on his Jeep. And I'll tell you, it's a lot more work than I expected. We've done a lot of lift kits in the past, but this is the first time that I've ever installed a long arm lift kit. So what I want to do is just kind of show you around what we're doing today. It's pretty interesting stuff. And then I'll tell you a little bit about some things that are coming up that's pretty exciting, places we're going to be, and some videos that I'm going to shoot. What's up, guys? I see you in the comments there. It's great to see you guys on Saturday. It's awesome. It's been a great day. I'm all filthy and dirty. My pants are a mess. I got grease all over me. But I love doing this. You know, when you can be out on the trail having a good time, but I love turning wrenches. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you over and show you the new lift kit that we're installing on Marco's Jeep. It's still a work in progress, but I think you'll be interested to see just what we got going on here. Let's do that, and then I'll show you a couple other things. So I'm going to flip the camera around, and you know how we do it. We just kind of show you what's going on. So, okay. So we got a big mess, obviously, of what's going on. And so this morning, we started with the rear install. And so what we did is we took the control arms off. We took the shocks, put new springs in, a new drag link bracket, everything done back here. And you can see right now we've got some ratchet straps holding on the axle, and that's just keeping the axle in place. We'd have one control arm on that side, but just ratchet straps here, and I'll show you why. Because to install the long arm kit, you've actually got to grind off and cut your brackets. So we've done that on this side, and tomorrow somebody's going to come out and weld the new bracket on for the long arm kit. So that's why we're held on, a little bit of redneck work here, held on with straps. So that's what's going on there. Marco's got, yeah, there it is, buddy. You can't wait to get those on. It's going to be so awesome. Obviously, we've got tools and parts and everything laid out everywhere. Finally getting my tools dirty, getting to use my tool bag and all that kind of stuff. These are the control arms. I think these are the lower rear and lower front control arms. We've got everything right back there. Parts laying all over the place. Of course, we're on jack stands, doing everything safely. We had to take off all of his Under Armour because when doing a long arm kit, you have to have special Under Armour for that. Here's the bracket that's going to go. I think this is the rear bracket. So where you saw where we cut off on the driver's side, this is the bracket that's going to get welded up there, and then this will mount there. So it's that's a tough job. You got to have a little bit of skills to that. Definitely got to do some welding. Here is all of his old lift kit. I should say not, well, no, it's all of it. We got almost all of it off. So he had, and listen to this, this will blow your mind. So these are 4.5-inch springs that he had in the rear, plus he had 1.5-inch spacers in the rear. So technically, Marco's Jeep was 6 inches of lift. And the reason it was 6 inches of lift is because, well, you all know it's a beast, right? We've got, a 150-pound tent up there. He's got his storage system, and now he's got, oh, by the way, he's running 38s. He's running these Patagonia 38-inch tires, and he just put on some flat fenders. So none of you guys have probably seen any of this stuff yet, but a lot of changes happening to Marco's Jeep. So yeah, 38s, flat fenders. Yep, that's it. So that's why he had the 4.5-inch with those spacers. And these are a dual rate spring. And the ones we put on now, let me see if I can get under here. They're a single rate spring. There they are. So we put the single rate spring in there, and we still put the spacers in there because he's still going to need all that height. But these springs are stiffer and beefier, so they should kind of keep things pretty firm up there for him. So all kinds of good stuff here. What's the lift kit called, Marco? The TerraFlex Outback is what it is.
Well, I got the CP4.
Okay.
Long arm.
Yeah.
But they modified with the Outback springs.
Okay, Marco, you're all greasy, buddy. Of course, we had some Mexican food. Marco didn't cook today, but he did make sure that we had some good Mexican food for lunch. Again, parts laid all over the place. If you have never had a Mexican Coke, let me tell you guys, these are the best. They're actually made with real sugar. You can taste the difference. Okay, so what are we doing up front here? So we pretty much pulled everything apart. You can see we got the brakes off. He's getting ready to pull the axle out. He just finished doing the ball joints. You can see he pulled the ball joint off over here. The axle shaft is out. We've already loosened up all the control arms. So we will, when it gets time to put the bracket in, we'll pull the control arms one at a time and mount them up. The problem is you don't want the axle is just going to, go all over the place if you pull those control arms off. So the new bracket, this actually has to get cut here, and there'll be a new bracket that gets mounted, and then you have your long control arms, which will go here. And this is going to be, it's going to give him an amazing ride having this long arm kit system. Now, I'm just telling you though, it's been a great learning experience today. I mean, none of us have done a long arm kit, and this is definitely different than doing a regular kit. So a lot of parts, a lot of grinding. There's his knuckles. He got new knuckles with his lift kit, so that's going to be nice. It's going to be pretty beefed up here. What else are we talking about? I think that's it for the lift kit. Let me flip the camera around and get out of the sun. And I apologize, there's some trucks in the background. We're in like an industrial park area. Eric's Jeep, he just went to the tire shop today, and he has 38-inch Patagonias now. It seems to be pretty popular. I'm going to be upgrading my tires very soon, and we'll be talking about tires. I'm not going with the Patagonias, but I do have a new tire that I will be installing. So the BFG KO2s have been a great tire, but they're pretty worn out. And before I go to Easter Jeep Safari here in a couple weeks, I need to put on something that's gonna give me a little more beef, a little more traction, because while these have been great in the desert and they're great on the road, it's time to get something a little beefier that's gonna help out on the trail. So that's plan is coming, and we will talk more about that very soon. So that's okay, just gave you two hints there, right? No, I see KM3s, no KM3s. You will be very familiar though with the tire that I'm gonna get. And let me just, way out of the sun, no trail grapplers, no KM3s. But I'll tell you, all will be revealed here very soon, guys. Also, I know there's a lot of questions I've been getting about the storage system, and you can see that it's still not complete. We still don't have the top two drawers in. The fridge is in, the bottom drawer is in, the top shelf is in. It's all dusty right now. Marco and I are going to be finishing this next week. I will be doing a video on this. I know I've been getting a ton of requests about this. This is completely custom. This is not a kit. This is everything we have done here. We have cut, measured, and tried to figure out what we're doing. And so I've been filming a lot of this along the way, but I don't want to do a video on it until it is completely finished. And I'm excited to do that. And I will share all kinds of specs and materials and all that stuff with you guys here very, 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 very soon. So that's to come on that. A couple other things on the Jeep that I'm going to be doing is, I mentioned tires. I've also got some new rock rails that are at powder coating. So I've got some Poison Spider rock rails. So these things, guys, it's time for them to go, get a new home. And so we'll be doing that. I've got some stuff also at powder coating for the wife's JL. So we'll be talking about that here soon. I know there've been a lot of questions about the JL. I hinted to it here a little bit. So a couple things that are coming up, places that I will be, that you guys can come, say hello and meet and greet and all that kind of stuff. We will be at Easter Jeep Safari this year. I will be there, let me see. We're taking a special trip on the way up there. More to follow on that, but the 15th and 6th, I haven't got the schedule ironed out. Keep an eye out on Instagram. Excuse me, I had one of those Cokes already. Little burp there. Keep an eye out on Instagram. I will be posting when and where we will be meeting up at Easter Jeep Safari. Probably the 15th out there at one of the vendor areas or something like that. But it would be great to be able to meet so many of you guys, shake your hands. It's going to be awesome. And then the following month, I'm going to be at Overland Expo West. Of course, I love Overland Expo West. I'll be out there. We're also doing a pretty cool trip on the way up there. So lots of off-road videos to come. A lot of opportunities to meet you guys. And then the year, It is nuts. Things have gotten so crazy, especially with the weather up now. There's a lot going on. I'm gonna be doing a lot more trail videos because it's something I really enjoy doing. Even if it's just a day trip, or go out and film a trail and share that with you. We're gonna be doing that a lot more. So that's kind of what's to come. I just wanted to kind of share with you what we were doing today because I thought it was pretty cool. I mean, I've never installed a long arm kit, and I thought it was pretty neat. So yeah, I hope you guys are having a great Saturday. Let's see, what questions have we got in here? When the hell do you have time to actually work? Yeah, that's a good question. I actually do have a full-time job. On my weekends, I'm turning wrenches, or I'm editing video, or I'm filming, or I'm out on the trail. I'm busy, guys. I'm busy, but I love it. I love doing what I do, and I love sharing these kind of experiences with you, so it's very cool. We need a Marco cookbook. Marco, they're asking about your cookbook, dude. Hang on. Let's answer that question right now. What's the plan? You are the overland cook chef, dude.
I'm already working on it.
Ah.
I am, but I need to finish this thing first. And this girl takes all my time.
That's right.
So I am working on it.
But coming soon.
Yes,
Okay.
hopefully it'll be ready by May.
There you go, guys. There will be a cookbook coming soon, overland cookbook. I'm excited because I get to sample everything, and we'll be filming it, but I think it'll be pretty cool because all the recipes that he's made, he's gonna share with you guys, and that's gonna be so awesome. I know a lot of requests for that. Having Marco out on the trail is the best. He's just such a good gentleman, and the questions you got, I'm gonna stand here, I'll give you a couple of minutes, and I'll just answer here a couple of questions. Okay. Are you still happy with the rock color X Factor? Oh man, I missed that question. It's going too fast. Keep the questions short, guys, because they scroll really, really fast. Where is the WJ? The WJ has had some electrical issues, and so we're working on that. Actually, we're gonna be lifting it and putting some new tires on here soon. Not gonna be right away, but we'll be definitely doing an update on the WJ in the coming weeks. All right. Any new mods coming for Jamie? Yep. There are a few things on the way. When will you be in the Midwest? Okay, a lot of questions about when we'll be in the Midwest, when are we coming to the East Coast? And I mentioned that I'm busy and I got a full-time job, and I would love to just take off and head east and just go explore and meet with a bunch of you guys. But I just can't take the time off to do that. I hope in the future, like maybe 6 or 12 months from now, we can plan like a really long trip across the East Coast, something like that, to do some off-roading along the way and some new places. It would be really cool. So right on. Okay, what's up, guys? What's going on with Marco? Can't wait for Overland West. Me either. I think it's going to be awesome. Do you have a regular job? Yeah, I got a regular job. Come to Texas. I would love to come to Texas. Holy cow, we got a $25 thing, man. Thank you so much. Gregory Miller, man, I really, really appreciate that. Very humbled, man. I love that. We work hard on this, and so all those donations go a long way to helping us do this. I really appreciate that. Greetings from Germany. Right on, guys. So awesome. Okay, coffee time. Good night. All right, man. Have a good one. Okay, guys. Well, let's see. I'm trying to read. I'm getting older. I'm not getting younger. I gotta keep up with this, guys. Marco going to sell his old lift. It's already spoken for. Sorry. Just wanted to say, hey, what's going on there, Raul? Mark Baker. What's up, guys? Okay. Hoorah. Semper Fi. Okay, guys. Well, I hope you've enjoyed checking out what we're doing on this Saturday. I didn't have a big video to post, but I thought it would be fun just to do a little live thing and show you what we're up to. I hope you enjoy the videos that are coming, and I hope I catch you guys out at EJ